Today's website review is brought to you by myecommercetips.com, helping you succeed online, where you can get your free website review by simply signing up, and it takes a minute to sign up. So go ahead there, put in your information, and we'll do our best to get you the latest review on your own website. So today we're reviewing BBB or bbbranded.com. Right off the bat, the URL, I believe, needs a little bit of tweaking. BB, what does it stand for? We're not sure. Branded. There's no keywords in terms of exactly what is the website offering. Is it apparel, shoes, whatever it is? I mean, I would add a keyword in there. That would help. That's my opinion about the URL. When I land on the website, I feel that the background itself needs to change. There's too much of these stripes going on all over the place. It looks like Star Wars or something. There's too much going on. You gotta remove that, make it simple, clean, and crisp. I look at the header itself, so I'm gonna start from the top to bottom. We're looking at the header. I see some jewelry in the back. It's a lot of noise. And I look at the website URL again. But where's the logo? Where's the logo of the company? Technically, usually you tend to see it in the top left corner of a website. I guess it's the BB, but I'm not sure. It's really not focused or emphasized a little bit. So there needs to be work there. But then when I look at the header itself, what is it that you're offering? If I stop right about here on the website, let's say we look at this part here and going on top, all right? It's really not apparent exactly what you're offering. Home, shop now, media, contact us, about us. Are you selling something? Are you a radio station? Shop now. I mean, I'm going to click here later on, but I should be able to know exactly what is it that you're offering as soon as I arrive on your website. Remember, you have about 4 to 8 seconds to convince someone to stay on the website or leave. So you need to focus on that. When I look at the website itself and the header, what is your tagline? What is your slogan? You need to emphasize on that. You need to focus on the brand so that it creates this consistency across every page I visit. So that's something that's very important that you need to focus. The colors, there's too much black. I think you can tone it down a little bit. A little bit of the white around the products. I mean, I see it's a little bit too much. Reduce it. Less text. Make it a little bit more simple. I would add some white in the middle of the website rather than dark colors. It helps when you're on a product page. Let's say, for example, you go on one of your pages right now that I was on later. Before then, not this one, but let's say the Jordans, I believe. Yes. You see the product is white. If it's on a white page itself, it helps. You'll notice also that your title here, the colors. So really the back, I always suggest that white should be used in the middle of the website. Some light colors. It helps. The call to action. What is it that you're trying to make me do here? When I look at the website, first thing that pops to my face is shop now. Is that what you want me to do? So if it is, you got the attention. But if it's not, then you got to look at the call to action. What is it? Guide your users to click on whatever you feel they need to click on. The typography of the website, the fonts, I mean, it's not really consistent. You got to stick to that. You got to make sure you use, I mean, if I look at the header itself right now, I think it can kind of reduce the font size. If I click on certain pages, the size here is very good. I mean, I would kind of like make different, you did the bold here on the header. So header titles, I would emphasize on them a little bit. I would make them a little bit bigger. That would help to know exactly what am I going to read, especially if you have a lot of paragraph in there. I mean, for example, you're looking at the Jordan page. I mean, there's a lot of scrolling here. You see here, that's what I'm talking about. A little bit bigger size so I know and exactly how you're dividing your paragraph. This is too much. That's one thing for sure. There's too much content on this page. I'm sure you can cut it down to maybe 10 pages instead of just one page. Google will love you for it, and users will love you for it because they won't have to scroll down. If I look at the website layout, you have the header, you have the left-hand side navigation, the middle part. If I scroll all the way down, I do see the footer. And in the footer, whatever you have here, this should be on top in the header. And you need to put the footer in text, not just in a big image. That helps. If I look at the overall website, it could be improved. It's not very simple. It's not too clean. I would remove this Facebook thing. It's been really bothering me right now. I don't know what it is, but anyways, it's not the right place for this. You got to remove that. The sub pages, when I'm clicking them, I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to accomplish. Is it an informational page and then you have a section that's shop now or not? So you need to focus on on the navigation of the website a little bit more. So make the whole browsing experience a lot more interesting. If I look at the interactive elements of the website, which is the last point, I like the fact that when I mouse over certain things, I do see the rollover where it shows me exactly where I'm going. I would put also a submenu. You see these websites when you click on, let's say, media, you will see it a submenu showing up where I can click on other options. And in my opinion, in the header, you should put welcome. You might have shoes, clothing, accessories. When I roll over accessories, I see, let's say, sunglasses, watches, so on and so forth. That would be put your main categories in the header rather than on the left hand side. So at least when somebody lands on the page, right away they see what you have to offer. I look at the buttons in general. When I was on your shop now, I clicked on a product. I see the call to action. I see the fact that right away, well, here it's not showing anymore, but the add to bag is here. The product page could be changed. You need to really evaluate this. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I can help you out with this. These social icons. Now, if I click on media, I'm not sure what is media, but I do see Facebook, MySpace. Well, never play a video right away. You never know where people are. Are they watching the video at work, at home? I mean, the kids are sleeping. You never know. So never autoplay. Let me click on Blogger. So you have a blog here. I click on MySpace. You have a MySpace. See, this stuff, this is the your social presence. This should be across in the footer. I would tell you put it in the header, but I wouldn't put every single one of them. Or sometimes you can use small icons like the B, the T, the MySpace, the F for Facebook, rather than the whole name, because people are getting used to these icons themselves. Scrolling down. So in all, really, I mean, I give the website 3 out of 10. I'm sorry. It's pretty straightforward, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. You need to really put it on paper, design it first, and from there go on it. You got a lot of work to do if you want this to succeed. But otherwise, I give you the 3. I mean, you did a website. I mean, that's the first step. You're already ahead of a lot of people. So keep it up, and I hope this review helps you out. If you need anything else, you know where to reach us, myecommercetips.com. Thank you.